This is a quick course that I'm creating, and I wanted to show you how to use the AI assistant in order to import a quiz. So I'm in the edit mode inside of Rise, and I want to go to the Magic Quiz import. And when I am going to import a quiz can have multiple different questions in the quiz, and it can be graded, and there's lots of different settings. It's something that you could make required to finish a course. I want to go back into my Word file, and in my Word file, the way I have it structured, and I'll put a text example down below, is I just have the question, each answer, which one's correct, and I'm going to copy that to the clipboard. So what the AI assistant quiz does is it gives me the capability of creating the quiz very quickly, but also avoiding the human error of copying and pasting. So I'm going to paste it in there. It's kind of ugly the way that the text is at. The first thing that it's going to do is when I send it through into the chat, it's going to create a pasted text file. So you could organize all your questions in individual text files if you want, or just do it the way I did. So it pasted it. I'm going to import it now, and it's going to build it. So it's structuring the quiz right now based on the content. And what's really cool about this is that you can actually have the feedback. If your writer or your instructional designer writes the actual feedback per question, it can actually be imported. So here is the individual question that's in there. If you wanted to add another question, it would be down here on the left. So let's take a look. We're going to preview this. And the way that we preview it is the right little button at the top, right top. And so obviously we can go ahead and brand this and make this look pretty, but right now it just says quiz. Quizzes can have multiple questions, so we only have one question, and we're going to start the quiz. And there it is. So you saw that under 60 seconds, I created this really cool quiz. I'm going to select all the above because that is the correct answer. And then it says correct, and it's going to score it because there's only one question. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm going to edit it. So let's say I'm editing the question, and I'm going to edit the quiz, and I'm going to add a question. It says, what do you want? So you could actually not generate with the import wizard. You could go ahead and just add a multiple response in and do matching or whatever you want. Okay, so if I did add question, I would simply I would add question generate from AI the same way we did it. It would load the topics of the course. It actually goes through my lessons and says, do you want to make a quiz, a question based on what you also have in the course? That's not what I'm demoing here, but how powerful is that? So let's say that I want to go and do easy DOE, and I want to do a multiple choice. It builds it, and then I can insert that question right there. So now when I preview it, I can look and see that, okay, the first one is all of the above, and the second one is, it's going to give me one more question. Which of the is specify responses and factors in an experiment? It would be define. Yes. No, it's correct. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go back to the course. I'm going to hit edit again, and you can see that I can actually, if each individual question, I can change the individual parts of the question. I can do retries, whether or not you want me to do a timer. Isn't that cool, a timer? There's lots of different things that you can do in terms of the colors and the branding, but everything you can go back and edit that. So that's it, how to create a quiz using the AI assistant in Rise. Thanks for watching.